Hello again. I'm at an anonymous location, my son's house. I've got to spend the day over here, so I can't make a video. But I'm going to run one from a couple of years ago today, 2023, same day. It's quite an interesting one. I looked at 2022 and that was showing the toilets being installed on the den. So I've gone for that one. So we'll have a 2 years ago today instead. And normal service will be resumed as soon as possible. Cheers. Oi, oi. Wind blocker back on again today. Definitely on the cooler side. Seem to have long trousers on. Put my shorts in the wardrobe for the winter. Never mind though, off to Polly Steps. Hope you enjoyed your trip over to Tessia Gardens yesterday. Got something similar later on today. A bit more interesting actually. A little bit more so anyway. We'll get to that. All good. Now I told you in one of my recent videos about a week ago, as I walked down to the cobblers, that I had a picture of before the fire station was built, which I'm going to try and do today. However, it's a little bit difficult to line it up, simply because it was taken from one of those windows of those houses we've just been looking at, so I'm a lot higher up in the picture. But it's basically this area over here. Here you go. I'll try and line up another shot a bit further along, show you what I'm on about. So there's the fire station, and those buildings there would be visible in the photo. Quick flashing back up again, all good. Still standing. Regular viewers will know this is the fence which leads up to Polly Steps by the railway lines. And I'll be doing a lot of walking up and down here later on because it's curry night, and I believe everything points to the fact that I'm going to be able to get my curry. Whee! Windy Polly Steps. Hopefully I won't be shouting too loudly for you. That mast in the centre signifies there's a ship or boat docked up below the wall here. There we are, the Babacomb Bay. Bit of salty today. Tide's reasonably far out. Plenty of the slipway for launching your boats or canoes, which means I can hopefully do a picture of Pamela's cottage, or Pamela's old cottage, one of my subscribers. As always, Winter Rose, safe and sound, lovely. That's what we like to see. Quick pan round up here as I get blasted in the wind to see the tide is indeed quite far out. As I say, it's great for a photo I want to do in a minute. Right, so there we go with the wind behind me now. That was Polly Steps this morning, and wanted to talk about railways. Not the railways that we normally see on the seat wall along here. No, I want to talk about cliff railways. When I was in Babacomb the other day, went down the cliff railway to Oddicombe Beach. Here we go, I'm going to show you it. Just a 5-minute clip. It's a two-parter, so part 2 tomorrow, but you'll see me going down today. Anyway, enjoy. Self-explanatory, really. Here we are again in Babacomb. Heading to the Babacomb Downs. Main road. We're going to divert off it. Little dove coop. Lovely. Right, let's head down towards the Babacomb Downs, which is like the cliff top area with a railway going up and down, a cliff railway from top to bottom, which you may have noticed briefly in the model village in a previous video. Not sure exactly where it is. Well, I think it's here actually, because there's the railway cafe. And yes, probably just down here. Here we go, railway cafe. Welcome to the Babacomb Cliff Railway. To the Seaside and back since 1926. Can't be bad, can it? Smells quite nice, that cafe as well. I might go and pay a visit to that on the way back. There we go. I'm just down below the cafe now. You probably hear people in the cafe above me enjoying their food. Lovely view, top of the cliffs, and look over there, straight ahead, Babacomb Cliff Railway. Shall we have a ride? Why not? Why not indeed? Push the boat out. There we go, that's the idea. Getting that carriage there, and it's on a slant as you can see, and it takes us all the way down, right down to the beach. Lovely. There goes one now, heading down. Means theoretically there's going to be one heading up. Yes, there's the one heading up now, just going past it. Let's go and see if I can jump in that one. Here we go, here's my carriage. Oh, just me. And we're off. Different sort of railway this, isn't it? Not quite yay train, but interesting nonetheless. There we go, Oddicombe Beach. Much like the ferry docking. You know there's going to be a bump, but you don't know when. Boom! Lovely. There we go, that was the ride down on the Babacomb Cliff Railway to Oddicombe. Just while we're down here, have a little quick nose about. Won't go for miles. See a little mural over there on the wall. A bit like a Banksy, but I doubt it is. A little boy answering the call of nature. Very nice. And here we are, Oddicombe. Slightly different view to the Ness. Well, there we go. Hope you enjoyed watching that. Something a little bit different. Part 2 tomorrow where I check out the visitor centre. Get some like cheeky then and now. And head back up. So that's the for tomorrow. As you can see, I've currently made it to the fish quay, right down the bottom here due to the tide being out, which is lovely. And although you've just spent 5 minutes watching that, I've spent about half an hour walking up and down by the fence. And I did see 4 trains, so here they are. Now the name of that flag, if I can remember correctly from what I was told in the comments, is the Devon Ensign. So there we go. I learned something, hopefully you have too if you didn't know it already. Nobody in the docks today, no large ships. There we go, the Backbeach view. Leander Court and a pink cottage. Now the pink cottage was Pamela's childhood home where she grew up, and I'm going to do a photo of it, not from here, but I've got to line it up in 1934. Make my way over there. Windy blows again, windy blows. Okay, so I can't line this up exactly, and you'll see from the picture, because it would involve me being in a boat on the river. But what I want you to focus on, pink cottage there, Pamela's old home, the road that goes up next to it, and all this being the Morgan Giles shipyard. So none of this is built. 1934, looking at the Forester's Lane with the cottage in the forefront. Oh, certainly looks a little bit different today, doesn't it? But I'm going to walk up Foresters now, past the front of the cottage. Here we go, here's the cottage up close. This is Foresters Lane. Courtney Cottages, no it's not, the Starlings it's called now. That's it there. Well, that's Courtney Cottage, maybe they split it in half, I don't know. But this is Foresters Lane, Terrace, can't remember, I know there's a sign at the end. There we are, Foresters Terrace, not Foresters Lane. I knew it was one or the other. But hopefully that's brought back some nice memories for Pam. And that little fence over there, I'm going to share this with you, is extremely annoying. Shall I tell you why? Because it's just a little bit too high for me to sort of step over it. And it's a little bit too low for me to bend down and duck under it easily. So I have to walk around it. Not fair. Boo. Bad fence. Right, heading back now. Brunswick Street, top end. There we go, this is all going to be taken over by this medical centre apparently at some point. But again, you have a big hoo-ha about it, and it's everywhere, it's all over Facebook, it's all advertised, there's all posters up, we're doing it, we're doing it. Then all of a sudden it just goes quiet. That's the old toilets there. Got a nice shot, which I'm going to do in the next few days, looking back at this. It shows the old market hall, where the car park was, that was demolished in the wall. But we've done two then and nows today, so need to pace ourselves, don't we? Need to pace ourselves. There's that Teignmouth hub place we looked at the other day. All the adverts for the travel business upstairs have gone, looks like. And there's someone in there doing some hoovering. Past the Teignmouth Methodist Church. We're actually heading up to our paper shop, our newsagent, to pick up some sweets for Mum. She likes her Werther's Originals. So we get her loaded once, and then they pop them on the paper bill. Saves me having to bring money down, or them losing money if I pay by card. Halloween. Halloween just around the corner, eh? Never stops. Never stops. Ooh, spooky. That's Jackman's toy box with the Halloween stuff. And there's Mum's Werther's Originals in the bag. In Pellow Arcade as we head up home. And here we are again at the sign. I won't shout still standing, but I will say still clogged up with traffic. It's gone on for about 10 days. Apparently there's something just up the other side of Shoulden Bridge that's causing it. But 10 days worth of it. If I wanted to get to Morrison's now, I wouldn't be able to get to, well, I would, I mean, but I don't want to sit in traffic for an hour to get to Morrison's. Nightmare. Whee! Train. And as we know, this familiar shot indicates that the walk has come to an end, at least for today anyway. But please tune in again tomorrow to see me come back up on the other side of the Cliff Railway and find out about my curry, because that's still in the offing, still an unknown quantity as I say that, and all sorts of stuff. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for basically joining me on my walks. It's amazing. Never thought so many people would be interested. Take care. Bye.